Okay, so this picture is
of tactics. This actually was in Agoura Hills. We started out in Hopetown in Simi Valley, and we had it there for about a year. And they used to film movies up there, and they had this area that was called Tarzan's Leap, where they filmed old Tarzan stuff from the Johnny Weissmuller Tarzans. And then there was another place where there was sort of a cave-like thing, and they had finished it off, and that was Tonto's Cave from the Lone Ranger series. So it was way, way back. But after we lost that, we got moved to Agoura, Cheeseboro.
Was this in Simi Valley?
This was in. I think this is in Cheeseboro, off Cheeseboro Road.
Okay, so this is the second location then?
I think so.
So the earlier location was typically called Simi Valley Tactics.
Well, we just called it. It was just Tactics, but it was called Hopetown.
Okay, but that was in Simi Valley.
Yes.
The first location was in Simi Valley, Hopetown.
Right. As you're going down through Santa Susana Pass. It was right to the left.
Okay, cool. And so, like you said, this picture is yourself and your partner.
Yeah, Mike Weiner.
Mike Weiner.
Who worked for a defense department. He was the guy that found it. He was up in Chatsworth looking for fields, and he ran into a guy that owned a tire company. And it just so happened that he also was the property manager for Bob Hope. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because you guys ended up using Bob Hope's property,
Yeah,
right?
that's his. And that was also off Cheeseboro, was also Bob Hope's property, but you drove by a bunch of horse owner places, and they bitched after about a year, because we had some big crowds coming there. We killed a rattlesnake every weekend off the Cheeseboro. That's where I ate my first rattlesnake. Tasted my first rattlesnake was up that field.
You can see your same Nebraska shed there in the background.
Yeah, that's Cheeseboro. One day, it was probably our biggest day. We had Navarone was playing some team, so that was 30 on 30, plus we had another 50, 60 walk-ons, and that was by far our biggest day ever.
Yeah. Oh, and then here you go also.
Yep, wow, that's right, because I'm sure I did that sign back in Nebraska and hauled it out with me.
Yeah, because you were originally from Nebraska, and then you moved out here, and now you're back in Nebraska.
Yeah.
So
you did paintball in Nebraska too?
Yeah, I started out, and then I moved out here in probably about 85-ish, and it was like way bigger here, so it was great. And plus, it was an oil base.
Right.
So this issue is fall of '87, so these are probably spring of '87 when they were taken for those photos.
Okay.
Is that what you think? What do you think about that?
That could be.
Because I would imagine like 3 or 4 months lead.
I think we had Hopetown for maybe a year and a half. And then we had this less than a year, Cheeseboro.
Yeah.
This is where I met Youngblood, was at the Cheeseboro field.
Gotcha.
Try to play in the same field all day long, not at Tactics. Woods, clearings, thickets, mountains. Yeah, that was there was no mountains at Cheeseboro, so that had to be Hopetown.
Great.
Much more.
That's weird, and all you left was a telephone number.
Yeah, no address.
Addresses, or you know, so you must have got a lot of calls. Huh?
Yeah.
Was that
I
just
wonder if he still has that number.